Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a collective reading and energy update. So I'm starting by shuffling the traditional tarot cards. While I'm shuffling, if you would like to receive a specific message from the reading, I do recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel, as these are forms of energetic transference that do tend to allow me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you. Also, while I'm shuffling, I would love to know in the comments how you've been doing so far this week. That community sharing aspect is one of my favorite parts of this whole platform that we are co-creating here together. So thank you to all of you who are part of that, who are playing a really powerful and important role in co-creating all of these messages simply by sharing your energy here. So what do those listening to the reading need to know most at this time? Okay, so the first card we have is the Hanged Man. This card is actually in the reverse position. I'm picking up on the energy of someone feeling possibly apathetic, stagnant in their life. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy from this card. So if you are a divine feminine listening, this could be a masculine that you are energetically connected to in some way. I feel that whoever I'm picking up on here is feeling very discontent with the current state of their physical 3D life. With Ace of Swords reversed, they also might be seeing themselves or something about their life as a failure. I feel a lot of frustration coming from this person directed at themselves. And again, I'm picking up a strong masculine energy from this. However, we also have the King of Wands upright. I see this being this masculine's natural state. Their core soul value seems to be to inspire and help others. It seems to be this leadership kind of energy, leading through inspiration. I'm also picking up that this particular person may be a naturally very creative-minded person. They seem to be, I'm hearing, stubborn not to conform in their life, stubborn to be who they are, and they have a kind of determination when they set their mind on something that they're going to achieve it. For some of you, this could connect with an external masculine energy. For others of you, this might actually connect with your internal divine masculine, because of course we all do have an internal balance of both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I'm hearing a wounded masculine trying to find their way. It's like someone here, again, naturally at the core is that King of Wands, someone who's very loyal, decisive, creative, a leader. But in their current physical 3D reality, they feel as though they aren't aligning with that, and it's bringing about a lot of frustration. We also have the Temperance card and the Three of Wands. So I feel as though something is bringing this masculine's life into balance. I feel with the Three of Wands that they are beginning to develop a kind of forward-thinking mentality in their life that they haven't had in the past. Although at a core level, they've always desired to embody their true natural self, that King of Wands energy we were describing earlier. it seems as though in reality, they were really drifting through their life and possibly feeling as though they were never really structuring their life in a way that was making them happy. So it's as though this Three of Wands energy, this foresight, this forward planning is bringing this person a sense of groundedness and balance with the Temperance card here. It also could be, if this is an external masculine in your life or someone that you're connected to, I'm getting that you came to this person in their eyes almost like an angel. They see you in a very angelic way. I'm hearing a godsend. They are feeling overjoyed to have been connecting with you in this lifetime. And that joy is coming from a really deep soul level. I do see that at times on the surface, this particular masculine energy might not show that joy or that excitement. They might try to I'm hearing keep a lid on it when it comes to actually expressing it. I'm hearing wanting to come off as cool or casual. I'm not sure why I'm getting that exact wording for this person. This might connect with a specific group of people here. But I see that they see you as someone who has entered their life very suddenly, possibly in a very synchronistic way. There may have been a lot of coincidences around your meeting. Of course, there are really no coincidences in the universe. And with this Temperance card, it's interesting because there is an angel literally pictured on this card. And I keep getting that that is how this masculine perceives you, Divine Feminine. Now, for others of you, I do see that this could be applying to something happening in your inner world right now. Because for a Divine Feminine listening, there may be certain areas of your life where you felt that Hanged Man reversed energy, where you felt trapped or discontent, maybe uninspired in a certain area of your life. And I see you healing your internal Divine Masculine energy by bringing balance into your life through some kind of forward thinking, in a sense, structuring of your life in a way that is bringing in a lot of balance and peace. Now, of course, I hesitate to use that word forward thinking because we talk a lot about the importance of being tapped into the present moment, how all of your power is only in the present. When I say forward thinking or forward planning in this context, what I really mean is clearly defining a vision for yourself and allowing that vision to create a structure that supports it, that supports you being pulled into that futuristic vision, so to speak. I just feel that for some Divine Feminine specifically, if this is connecting internally, you may be restructuring your time or your life in some way, like reorganizing certain aspects of your life in order to bring you a greater sense of balance, groundedness, and to really support you shifting into this future vision that you are creating, which from one perspective is simply a higher vibrational timeline that you are aligning yourself with, and restructuring certain aspects of your life could be helping you to energetically align with this higher vibrational timeline. Now we have the Ace of Cups reversed, and also the Four of Cups reversed. A lot of reversed cards here, and the Three of Cups reversed. So what I'm seeing here is there may have been a situation where love appeared to be unrequited or feelings appeared to be unreciprocated, and that led to a sense of imbalance in the physical 3D world. The reason for this is someone was feeling very stagnant and either unable or at the time unwilling to seize some kind of an opportunity. I'm hearing it's like they were just sitting on an opportunity or sitting on something. I don't know why I'm getting that wording here. But with the Three of Cups reversed, this also could have involved other people being involved in some way. This card has been coming up a lot, by the way, as I've been channeling for the Divine Feminine recently, meaning that because this really is a card of like gossiping, of people talking, it feels almost as though, and I got a wave of chills as I said that for some reason, it feels like something that's going on here carries a Hierophant reversed energy. It really challenges the norm in some way, or challenges some long-standing belief system, structure, differences possibly between the two people. Again, take this as it resonates. For others, this Hierophant reverse card could represent a divorce or a romantic separation happening for someone as well. That could be playing some kind of a role here, but that won't necessarily be for everyone. I just sense that something about this particular connection is challenging something long-standing or perceived as a threat to certain long-standing connections. This could even be friendships, family members. This could be differences leading to judgment from society or from a particular community. I just see that in order to move this forward, it's almost like it requires both parties here to choose to go after what they really desire and allow themselves to be unconventional and possibly to be judged or to be misunderstood by others. This also may apply generally to your life, Divine Feminine. If this isn't a specific person, it may be that your life right now is really challenging convention. I'm hearing pushing the limits of what others believe is possible. And you may be attracting some negative projection or judgment, which I wanted to call it's like self-judgment within others that is then projected onto you as judgment, because it's as though you are bringing things into question that some people are not ready to evaluate. With the Hermit card here as well, I see that this theme of your life being one who lives unconventionally or who challenges long-standing traditions, conventions, belief systems may cause you at times to feel very alone in the world. But I'm hearing you're also a light in the world. I don't know who needed to hear that. Can I get more clarification on this? Okay, we have the 8 of Wands reversed. Okay, so when it comes to this particular situation, you, Divine Feminine, are very much in your Queen of Pentacles and Magician energy. Now, with the 8 of Wands reversed, and we will be clarifying on some of the meanings I'm picking up from that as well. But with this 8 of Wands, there's something really notable going on here, which is I'm hearing losing momentum when it comes to this connection. So you may have been thinking or perceiving that momentum was being lost here, or that the timing was off. I am getting something about the timing. I'm seeing the number 333 for someone, which could really indicate a lot of spiritual forces being involved in coordinating something here. This may have been your meeting with this person that was very coordinated in the spiritual realm, very non-coincidental. But from your perspective, Divine Feminine, you may have seen this as bad timing because of the way that you could have felt that the masculine here was in that Ace of Cups reversed energy and that 4 of Cups reversed energy, not seizing an opportunity here, possibly feeling as though the love was unrequited or blocked in some way, and that may have brought about some sadness for you here. It may have been very triggering as well for you to feel as though you were not being necessarily chosen or immediately chosen by this person. But I'm hearing that there's something deeper going on here. So this seems to be the perspective that this connection was losing momentum. But I do feel that's not the whole story. I keep seeing repeating numbers on the recording timer. I just saw 444 as well. So I see that as you've been perceiving that this particular connection might be losing momentum, or maybe the timing was off, you've been simultaneously really standing strong in your Queen of Pentacles energy. So I'm hearing taking that energy that you may have turned externally towards that person and putting it back into yourself. Really staying self-connected through your own creativity, self-care, focusing on possibly your work, your career, whatever you consider to be your purpose. Perhaps even spending a lot of time alone with the Hermit card. I'm hearing finding peace with yourself or alone with yourself. This has also been really amplifying your magnetism, your manifestation power, represented by the Magician card. For some reason, I'm hearing at times you feel like you're starting all over, or that recently you've been starting all over, or just beginning to create this foundation for the vision, the future that you really desire to create at a soul level. I don't know who that is for, but I feel as though the human self within you might feel as though you're starting from scratch or starting something all over again. But your soul knows that along the way, you've actually gathered a great deal of spiritual wisdom. So you aren't truly starting over at an energetic level, even if you are embarking on some kind of new venture or some kind of new idea or pathway. You are bringing with you upgraded knowledge at a spiritual level that is unconsciously but powerfully guiding you along the way, bringing about exponential growth and changes that others might even begin to see as quantum leaps or magic that weren't accessible to you in the past. I don't know who needed to hear that or how that might apply to someone. That's a very high level kind of message for someone. So I do hope that connects with someone who's listening. I do feel you, Divine Feminine, in this optimistic energy when it comes to this future that you're creating with the Enthusiasm card. I do keep getting that sense. It's almost like for a while, energetically, emotionally, spiritually, you've been gathering this wisdom, knowledge. You've been expanding, healing, growing on this deeper level that may be conscious in some ways and unconscious in other ways, but regardless, seems to be non-visible in the physical. So again, things may look very much the same physically, but there's been these deep spiritual changes that have been building a kind of momentum within you. And I'm getting that that is what has created this brand new foundation that is going to be supporting you moving forward in whatever it is that you are feeling guided or called to be doing or engaging with at this time. And again, the message I keep getting is because you've built that foundation within yourself energetically, spiritually, emotionally, you, in a sense, have already manifested that dream, goal, or vision in the spiritual realm. And now it's almost as though, even though in the physical, it looks like you're just building it or building the momentum of it physically, in reality, it's something that you are witnessing the unfolding of physically that you've already fully created energetically. I am getting a very, it's a strange message there. It's almost like through your visioning, your dreaming, your healing yourself, doing the inner work, expanding energetically, you naturally will be expanding into this physical manifestation of whatever you've been desiring. And I feel like it's going to begin flowing and growing very naturally, very automatically in the physical world. As you are guided by your intuition in this way, the intuition is very strong right now. You might even feel tingling or pressure around your forehead or your third eye at this time as well. So I want to know some details here. What else can I channel for the beautiful Divine Feminine listening? Yeah, someone here was foolish and missed an opportunity with you because they allowed themselves to be influenced by a Queen of Wands reversed energy. The hidden truth about this connection is that it's a very high vibrational soul connection with the Lovers card in the upright position. Because of that, you may be feeling as though this connection has been very difficult to shake. This could be a twin flame. This could be a very high vibrational soulmate. But this feels like someone that, in a sense, your soul is very bonded to. And because of that, you are feeling this constant kind of connectedness towards this person, even as you are very much remaining stable, once again, in that Queen of Pentacles energy, focusing on your abundance, focusing on your own happiness, your own success. But this person does seem to pull on you energetically in a way that is noticeable because you feel that Lover's energy in a very conscious way. That Lover's card is sitting on the root chakra, which tells me that this is either a very real-time 3D physical connection of some sort, whether that's from your past, someone that you have been interacting with. It feels very physical here. It also feels as though you might feel as though something is on the brink of changing or manifesting here in the physical with this person. I don't know who I'm getting that for. Let's see if we can channel more here. We have the number 7. For some reason, I'm feeling that number 7 card might be significant to someone. It's also the Chariot card. And this card says, no obstacles will stop me now. So I feel as though previous obstacles energetically with this particular person have actually been cleared or are in the very final stages of being cleared. With the Chariot card, it feels as though someone has been very determined to remain connected here. I feel for most of you, this will be actually the masculine. Even though the masculine here may have been the one that was influenced to miss this opportunity at first, to act the fool here with the literal Fool card, possibly to not want to commit here or to move something forward, again, because of being influenced by this potentially karmic feminine energy coming up as the Queen of Wands reversed. In spite of that, I see that ultimately you, Divine Feminine, were the one willing to really respect yourself and to pull back your energy when you weren't feeling respected and to really remain above it all in that Queen of Pentacles energy. Whereas the masculine here turned out to be the one who was extremely determined to remain connected with you. And over time, I see that that determination has cleared some kinds of obstacles that may have prevented the two of you from connecting in the past, whether that was other influences, wounded patterns within this masculine energy, circumstances. If those obstacles haven't yet been visibly cleared, I see that they will be very, very soon for whoever I'm speaking to here. And it seems as though someone is seizing an opportunity that they missed in the past because they don't want to be in a state of regret any longer, with the Four of Cups reversed here coming out again. And that's really what I'm getting from the masculine here. Now, I do see the Five of Swords reversed, representing some possible peaceful resolution or communication coming through. I do feel that there's going to be some kind of powerful, positive communication that opens a possible doorway to transition this connection into something else. So again, you are as I would say, the conscious creator of your life. So even if this particular masculine opens the door to wanting to shift this connection into something more or define it in some way at this point, you, of course, Divine Feminine, have a top priority to really remain in that Queen of Pentacles energy, to keep your main focus on yourself, your empire that you are building, either energetically or literally, and to follow, of course, how you're feeling intuitively guided here. But I do see that there will be some opportunity to transition this particular connection. Now, I will say when I use the word transition that yes, this could be opening a doorway to greater commitment, to more consistent communication or physical connectedness. But for others of you, if your desire is to actually simply have some kind of peaceful resolution here, or to even transition this into a different form of a connection that will bring a sense of peace into your life, a sense of resolution, things being resolved with this person, I see that there would be an opportunity for that as well. For those of you desiring that, even if you don't desire a romantic connection per se with this particular person at this point, I see that you may have the opportunity to, through this communication and through the clearing of these past obstacles, to come to some kind of harmony here in a way that is very conducive to your own sense of peace and happiness moving forward. I know I'm being kind of vague here, but that's because I'm sensing a lot of different energetic potentials here, depending on what your true core desires are here with this particular person. I am getting that there is a King of Cups in your energy. This has been coming up a lot for you lately, Divine Feminine. This could be the transformed version of this Lover's card energy, this particular masculine we've been channeling into, but this also could be someone entirely new. If it is someone new, this may be the reason that you aren't possibly at this point fully interested in moving forward with a romantic connection with this masculine from the past. But again, it could just be the transformed energy of the same person. This is someone I'm hearing who meets your emotional needs. So it could be that through the process of connecting with this past masculine, healing within yourself, focusing on being that Queen of Pentacles energy, you've come to realize that you have certain emotional needs that the particular masculine from your past wasn't necessarily meeting for you, and that it wasn't bringing you that sense of fulfillment. Through this realization, for some of you, you may have actually attracted in, or you might be in the process of attracting in, someone who not only shares a very strong bond with you spiritually, but also supports you and in a more real-time, physical, 3D way. This feels like a very gentle, kind, caring energy. And I feel that although there was a very intense spiritual connection with the masculine coming through earlier, it also may have brought a lot of conflict. I even heard the word suffering. It may have caused you at times to feel as though you were suffering, as though you were unsupported or in some kind of pain. With this particular person, although again, it could be the healed version of that other masculine energy, I'm getting that when you are around them, you feel profoundly emotionally supported, but also very inspired when it comes to your own manifestational power. With the Magician card, there's a sense of magic around this connection. I feel that for some reason, I see the two of you walking together and you just feeling so abundant, happy, supported, empowered in this way that feels almost spiritual in nature, in a sense, because it is spiritual in nature. I feel that regardless of who this person is, platonic or romantic, although for many of you I'm feeling it will be romantic in nature, I feel that they were sent in part to show you what it's like to be fully emotionally supported, to really have your needs met emotionally, or possibly to even cause you to realize certain needs could be met that you didn't even necessarily consciously know that you had. With the Magician card, it seems that they also were sent to you to help to remind you of your own inner power and inner strength, and to shift you out of any past patterns of codependency, reminding you that all along the power and the magic has been within you. I'm getting that for someone listening, you may have felt tied to something, possibly because you may have displaced your power a bit onto someone else. So for example, this could have been giving credit for your power to another person, a situation, or feeling as though you needed to be connected with a particular person or situation in order to thrive or succeed or to be empowered in that way. But I feel as though this particular energy, this King of Cups masculine energy, has entered or re-entered your life to really assist you in releasing all of those past codependent patterns, possibly some of which may have even come from childhood, and really creating this space for you to heal and begin looking towards the future in a more positive way. So very surprising messages coming out right at the end of this particular reading here on YouTube. Now, if this reading is resonating, I will be continuing the reading in the extended version on Patreon. So if you would like to explore some of the details we'll be touching on in the Patreon reading, you can take a look at that in the pinned comment or description box under this video. Otherwise, I am so grateful to all of you who have taken the time to be connected here today. I really hope to hear from you in the comments if anything from the reading is resonating with you personally. And of course, I am sending you all so much love, wishing you a truly beautiful remainder of your week, and I hope to connect with you here again in Friday's reading.